Well, I'm Bruce Schwyhart, and I had a heart attack this summer, 2022, and just want to tell you a little bit about my journey. It was basically unexpected. I had no idea that I had issues, no preconceived notions about my heart. So it happened classically, as I would say, with chest pressure and then pain through my left arm after exercising a weed trimmer out in the yard. So consequently, my dear wife got me calmed down, cooled down, and then brought me into the emergency room here at William Newton Hospital. And they had protocols that they went through, and I was ultimately admitted to the ICU, where Dr. Ryan Beard was able to run his tests on me and tell me a little bit about what I should expect. And after 2 days of tests and showing me what was going on with my heart, he recommended that I go to Kansas Medical Center in Andover for bypass surgery. So I went up, and I was very pleased that everything was transferred, all the information that they needed was transferred properly, and consequently had my bypass surgery. And 4 days later, I was allowed to come home, and everything went great for about 8 days. One evening, I was getting ready for bed, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. So we called the EMTs, came back to William Newton emergency room, and they started doing their testing, and through the digital imaging of a CAT scan, a very competent technician was able to determine I had a blood clot that was in my lungs and my heart. So they got me back up to Kansas Med Center immediately to get me taken care of and remove a 20-inch clot. And what I found out was that I was allergic to the blood thinner that they had used during the operation for my bypass surgery. And over that 8 days that I was home, why it had built up in my heart and lungs to where I couldn't breathe. So that was removed, and the recovery time on that particular surgery was a little bit longer. So it took me a while to get the heparin, which was the blood thinner that they used, which is used in most cases. I'm among the 1 to 3% of the population that has the sensitivity to that. So with that, I was able to finally come home, and I had talked with Dr. Beard, and he recommended the HeartMenders program here at William Newton, and it's been a lifesaver. So it has helped me figure out what I needed to do, how fast I was going to be able to recover. And at this point, everything is looking good. My medication has been cut substantially. I'm able to sleep at night, which I had not been able to do before. So I've got a lot more stamina, and things are going great. So I want to give kudos to not only the people, the staff and the hospital, but also to the HeartMenders nurses and the program. It's been outstanding for me, and I wanted to thank everybody. So I recommend wholeheartedly the hospital and also the HeartMenders program, and say thanks to all of the people out there. So couldn't recommend them higher.